One more round to play. That's why we call it the final challenge. Makes sense, right? See how we do that? Mercy Health's final challenge features questions that are worth 20 points. So scores can change very, very quickly. Right now, Marshall's on the verge of 300 with 270. St. Rita's at 80. They'll crack triple digits for sure. We'll see if they can close that gap. We've seen gaps close very fast in this round. Same rules as round one, other than the point change, okay, contestants? And remember, wait for me to call your name before you answer, and say your answer loudly and clearly. Hands on your buzzers. Here comes our first question. What adventurer was the founding president of the 99s and disappeared with Fred Noonan while she was trying to circumnavigate the globe? Abhinav.
Amelia Earhart.
That's right, in an airplane. Every once in a while, someone claims to have found her remains, too. That's 20 points. What ballet, inspired by an E.T.A. Hoffman story, includes The Dance of the Sugar Plum Fairy? And Ainsley.
The Nutcracker.
Yes, composed by Tchaikovsky for Christmas time performances. St. Rita's at 100. The sieve of Eratosthenes finds what kind of numbers by crossing out all composite numbers and leaving only numbers divisible by 1 and themselves? Ainsley.
Prime.
That's right, 2 in a row for you, Ainsley, and you're up to 120. What American author wrote about Hank Morgan's conflict with the wizard Merlin in A Connecticut Yankee in King Arthur's Court, and also wrote The Adventures of Tom Sawyer? Abhinav.
Mark Twain.
That's right, Samuel Clemens, Mark Twain. You got those 20, you're up to 310. In what game created by Inner Sloth do players repair maps like Polis? Noah. I'll continue for Marshall. Like Polis and the Skeld while avoiding murderous imposters posing as crewmates. Akshaya, sorry. Akshaya. Among Us, that's right. And your 20 points are bringing you up to 330. What city is home to the neighborhoods of Bedford-Stuyvesant and Coney Island and contains Abhinav?
New York.
Yes, New York City also has JFK Airport in one of its 5 boroughs. Marshall's got 20 more. Name the organ whose internal structures, called alveoli, can be, Noah.
Heart.
Incorrect. I'll finish for Marshall. Can be affected by emphysema or pneumonia, which make it hard to breathe. Abhinav.
The lungs.
Yes, those are your 20. Name the Civil War battle in Pennsylvania that was the site of Pickett's charge and became the namesake of a speech that described Caleb.
Gettysburg.
Yes, the founding of America 77 years ago. 20 more for you. Name the William Golding novel in which Noah.
The Lord of the Flies.
That's right. That's all you needed. Ralph and Piggy failed to maintain order. 20 points, St. Rita. What French military commander broke the 100 Years' War's siege of Orléans and was burned at the stake? Caleb.
Napoleon.
Incorrect. I'll finish for Marshall. Burned at the stake by the English? Dardan.
Joan of Arc.
Yes, for cross-dressing, also accused of heresy and witchcraft. Marshall's got 20 more. Name the epic poem attributed to Homer in which Penelope and Telemachus are reunited with Odysseus? Caleb.
The Odyssey.
Right, after his 10-year journey home from the war. St. Rita gets those 20 points, but that long buzzer means time is up for the round. On the threshold of 400 points, Marshall, you got close, 390, but that's still fantastic. You are moving on to our finale to face Keith Country Day in a couple of weeks. St. Rita, we don't have to say goodbye to you yet. That's the good news, bad news, right? Bad news, you didn't go on to the finale, but good news is you still get to play the game. Our consolation game is next week against Winnebago. So we will see you for that and hope you will join us for that game here on Bergstrom's State Line Quiz Bowl Junior Edition. Thanks for being here.